GM. Good morning. Oh boy, I'm tired. My camera is way off. It's a bit better. Nice. All right. Quick setup. While my brain wakes up. Localhost 3000. All right. Where did I leave it yesterday? Yesterday I built this page, more specifically the layout, and the spacing between all the different sections. So I've got some dummy data in for each of the sections, and then I just split it out. I built a little column grid here that splits into, that should split into two. There we go. Splits into dual column on tablet and then returns to single column on mobile. Same with my contact as well. So there's a couple of outstanding tasks here. Number one's obviously content, but I'll probably do that on my own time. Can't imagine that's going to be much fun to watch. Everything's just stored in these data files, and I'll just update them with real content. This space irrationally annoys me, so I'm going to start with that. Employment. Here we are. So we have a link and a gap. I actually think I just want this gap to always be 2. Yeah. 4's a bit much there. I was a victim of copy paste. But yeah, everything else is coming together. So yeah, the page needs styled. Because it's looking the same both on light and dark mode, and fonts are too big and all that jazz. But that's fine. I think that could come later. I'm always guilty of starting to style stuff too early. But I mean, this page still needs done. This is my blog page at the moment, so there's plenty of work still needs done. 2 things need done here. One is this should be print CV, and this should be download CV. This is just going to be a static PDF, and for me to be able to do this, this is going to need to be styled and up to date. So I don't really want to do that just now. And this is for print styles. Now I could add print styles, but I don't think I want to add that first. I don't think it, although it kind of makes sense for it to be print first, because this is going to be not that dissimilar to what we can see now. If I actually hit print. So a couple of things I want to do if it's on print. Number one, make it look good. Interestingly, okay, so print is following the mobile styles currently, where everything is single column. Now, interestingly, if you go mobile first, it's going to go mobile, tablet, desktop. And print is traditionally desktop. So it doesn't really make sense to add the print styles now, because I need to style it through mobile to desktop, and then once I have that, then I think it makes sense to add some print styles. I'm going to do simple things like get rid of the nav bar and things like that. So hopefully if someone just hits print, then it just shows the CV, or it just prints the CV. For all intents and purposes, this part is done. I'm just going to quickly commit that massive change of spacing. Should we do the blog? I'm kind of dancing around doing this, but I either do the blog or I add an about section here. I kind of want to do a blurb about myself here. I don't really have a design for that. I'm actually going to see if there's... Let's check Radix UI. And I just want to see what components they have. Because I want something kind of like this, where I want to land on the page and it just says this. I want this and this to go to the same place. I think actually, let me just go to the navigation component now. I actually want this to be about. This will be the same page, and if you click about, then something like that. And then if you click home, then it would just go back to this. I've not really thought that through. And the benefit of doing that over just having an about page. Don't know. I kind of like the simplicity of a user landing on this page. And then they can choose whether to learn more about me, if they want to see my experience, or if they want the blog. I think I'm going to add videos as well at some point. But we'll see how the YouTube API is. Let's do the blog. Because it's probably the most involved. And I've kind of left it to last. Intentionally so. Because there's a bit of work in this. And I wanted to use these pages to sort of like tease out the edge cases of the layout components. So my stat components and my text components. I'm feeling pretty good about them just now. With the exception of the semantic elements on these. At the moment, I think I can only pass divs, yeah. So for the layout ones, I want to be able to pass section, article, main, header, footer, that sort of thing. And have the appropriate props, have the appropriate typings for them. Do I have any water? Let's do the blog. Notions API. So I have not bookmarked this, which is silly. So I don't have them all in here, but I'm just going to stay on this tab just in case I've got any sensitive blogs on here. So we've got 3 blogs here, which I'm guessing that is retrieving. And we've got a personal one as well. There we go, which has 4. Right? So I've got a personal blog and a professional blog. What I want to do here is I think I've already implemented the tabs. Something's changing. Okay, so the response there is changing. So there's a couple of things I want to add there. I want a tab that switches between personal and professional. I want to wrap them in suspense so I get some sort of loading state while this is fetching data. I also want an error boundary in case that goes wrong. And I also need a root level. Let's maybe start with that. Because I don't have anything. something is better than nothing. Does this still need to be a class? That makes me sad. That won't work because I'm doing the fetch. Ooh. Let's throw one up top, just in case there are any client errors, but that's good to know. Error boundary. My logging service. Console. There we go. Go. Okay, and then in our custom app, I'm just gonna add there we go. Now at least we've got something. Yeah, I mean, might as well use the package, right? It's okay. For this. It's gonna error, but we can just leave that for now. Then we'll do. So normally I'm not big on third-party libraries unless necessary, but considering the author of this is Brian Vaughan, it probably just makes sense to you. There we go. Fallback render is missing. Cool. So we've got children, which we've provided, and in an event of an error, do a fallback component. Yeah, I think I'll just keep that for just now. Cool. So at least we have an error boundary at the root of the application just now. I'm not sure how much benefit that's going to bring. Because so much of the site is static site generation, I'm not sure how many client errors are going to throw. But we will see. Good to have one. Right. I've never used this API before, so that'll be fun. And let's see what I'm doing. Let's go to... Let's go to my blog. So we've got Pages blog. Here we go. And here I just have a title. These are my navigation tabs. I wonder if I could actually wrap that in a nav. Label. Professional or personal blogs. Blog categories. Okay, so I'm doing this. So I'm getting both of these. And the get static props. So I'm saying get database. I've got get page and get blocks. I'm guessing this is returning. Oh wait, get database. I'm returning the results here. Let's do this in the client. Oh, I'm still sleepy. 4, right? So we've got 4 personal posts and nice. So I've got 4 personal, 3 professional, which I'm pretty sure matches up with this. 3 professional, 4 personal. So on this page, I want to show previews. So I'm going to need like a preview component. Nice. So I'm actually just putting the whole post in here. Blog post type. What's a blog post type? Ah, nice. Okay. So at least there's typings for this. That's good. And then I have this preview component, which we used. Okay, here we go. So we have a container and a preview. Container preview. I actually don't know if we'll need the container anymore. Suppose it keeps it semantic. And then does that count as a nav? Because it's linking off? Maybe not. Let's add a debugger here. And then let's pull this up. Let's look at the post and see what we've got. Excellent. So we're going to code in the dark here. This will look terrible, but let's see what we can actually get from it. Let's do a VStack. And just have a column. And then the first item I want is an image. So let's check if Radix UI has anything for image. A hover card? No. Okay, that doesn't look like it has much. Let's look at Next.js image. Examples, image component. Oh. Okay, so image. Ready to source, which we don't know yet. Although we have post cover file URL. Post cover file URL. Post that on post. A bit heavy for this time in the morning. Digging it. Let's see if I can get TypeScript to play here. So post dot post ID or object. Okay, so I don't think I know what this is going to be yet. So I'm going to say unknown. Let's try this. Alt. It's the cover image. Okay, so that has some tags, that's good. It's a slug. Page. Okay, let's get the title. Where's that freaking out? Just gonna have to leave that for now. Okay, text title 2 is gonna be const blog post equals post. Then let's do this. And I'm just going to say this is our record because we know it's going to be an object at least. String unknown. Yeah, so that's going to freak out there. Can I just do that? No. Yeah, don't know. Make that any? Will that make it go away? Yeah, there we go. So we have a blog post, the cover file URL, and then blog post properties. I would have thought this would have been higher up. Don't need the author because it's always going to be me. Gonna need the date, page information, published information. Don't need that. Ah, so that corresponds with the table, I think. Where's my... how do I get that into the table view? Table. I'm currently looking at personal. Date published. Ah, so there's a slug here. So that's quite good actually, because I think I just want to use this slug. I think I want to use this slug for my URLs here. That seems like a pretty good idea. So I will need the slug. So it makes sense. So this properties is basically this table. How do I get... Can I just get rid of this? There we go. Anything I want. What am I trying to say here? Anything I want for the preview page, I want on this table. And then anything I want for the blog itself, I want inside the files. So I want open in this, yeah. So if I ever go onto the actual slug page, this is what I need. However, anything that I want here needs to be on this. So I need the title. I need the published date. And I'll need the slug because I'm going to need to link off to it. Which is a good point. Let's just add a link for just now, right? So. Oh, no, I did not want that. There we go. See how long it takes those changes to propagate. Let's actually just... Cannot read properties of not that's because I've broken everything. That's cool. Blog post dot properties. Oh, I've lost this as well. Let's just turn it to a string. There's going to be a read link. Can't find name link. Text title is going to be, let's just keep that as a link as well. So this is the actual image. So let's just make that. Let's make that a string as well just now. Image with this is missing it. Width equals 400. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Failed to parse this. Let's come back to the image. I was going to put a dummy like string in, but I don't think that makes sense. Excellent. Blog post, blog post, blog post, blog post. Beautiful. Let's try and get the title first. I'm just going to add my debugger back in. Nice. So this is all lowercase now. That's good. Hey, I'm going to deconstruct this because this is my table basically, right? So post.post.properties. I'm going to get rid of this. Because I think I know this object will always exist, even though it says on unknown. Right, what do we have here? We have authors, which I shouldn't need. Let's grab date, page, published, slug, tags. I would remove the authors, but I feel like when I set this up, let's move that over here. I feel like when I set this up, I think this is a required column, but if it's not, then I'll remove it. Oh, I'd love for typings here, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Okay, so this is a good one because there's a boolean there. And I only want to display ones that have been published, so. The annoying thing is, if I write a blog and it's not been published, people could still retrieve it from the response. However, given the low traffic to my site and the low security risk of leaking one of my upcoming blogs, I think we're going to be okay. But it's good to be aware of that. Let's get the title. So this is going to be page dot title dot plain text don't think I'm going to need any formatting here. I think I can just use page.title.plain text. Oh yeah. Just gonna add this once. There we go. Properties. Created name tags. I think this is the professional one. Created name tags. Created name tags. Okay, so this is the professional. Ah, and that's why it's freaking. Right, one thing I'm going to do at the moment is tidy this up. Music is on point. All right. Personal blog. Actually, I've got it here, right? Oh, but I want to know the order. Just grabbed a quick screenshot of that. And then let's flip back to personal. All right. So this page. Authors. Actually, I take it back. This music's shite. There we go. Sorry, that was incredibly distracting. Date. Published. Slug. Ah, okay. So hold on. Scroll bar is so annoying. Page, authors, date, published, slug, tags. Just make that lowercase. So that's a multi-select component. That's just going to be a text. This is going to be a checkbox. Date, created time. Yes. Authors is going to be a person. Okay. Multiple entry. Responsive camera. Bonnet. Accessible menu bar. Don't need any tags just now, and that should be enough. Okay, so at least it's now relatively similar. At least the structure is now similar. And then if I refresh, the debugger is now on the container. So see what happens here. Yeah, I thought that might happen. It doesn't have the preview in context. But it should be okay here. Here we go. Yeah, so we're in professional here, but at least now it matches up. So with that in mind, this should now work. Let's take the debugger off a second. That in here, so I can toggle it on and off. What? Ah. Right, and then let's just toggle this off just now. That's cool. Okay, it looks like plain text didn't work. Page title. It's an array. Ugh. So it can have multiple titles. Okay, so const title. It's going to be page dot title 0 dot plain text. Hey. All right, so we've got the title. And then let's have an H stack. We're gonna have text headline. Published. And then text. Probably makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep the naming consistent across Notion and my code base. So page is referring to the page title. Date is going to refer to the publish date. Date created time. That's annoying. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. Publish date. The reason I'm not doing published is because that sounds like a boolean, like it is or it isn't, whereas this is explicitly the date. Date dot created time. Invalid date. Date. Properties date. Create. There we go. And I think it's already in a timestamp, so. Yeah, I mean, needs formatted anyway, so we might as well just leave it as that for now. The link is going to go at the bottom, so we'll stick that there. And this, so we need the slug. So URL slug. Ooh, rich text. Oof. All right, slug dot rich text, which is an array. Dot plain text. That's going to go to URL. Pause this for now. So we're on personal, and then if we switch to professional, there we go. That is taking far too long. I wonder why that is. Because I don't think that's actually requesting anything. Let's refresh. So everything's there. The fetch is already done. I already have all the information that I need. So why does it take so long to flip over there? Can look at that later. Anyway, I have I'm actually gonna flip this round. Text body. And text headline. Let's do align items, flex end. And let's add 2, just to give it some space to breathe. It's kind of weird that whatever. Let's just make them both body. Okay, so we've got a title, we've got a publish date, and we've got the slug. But the slug, okay, so there's 2 options here. I could make the slug here be /blog/ whatever. However, I think it makes more sense to add it here. So the URL is going to be /blog/ Why is there a VStack there? blog/URL. Ah, it's because, of course, I'm on Windows now, so that's Baltic. Yeah. So now if I wanted to build a PC, I'm going to go /blog/build a PC. All right. Should we get the image? I think save the image for the actual blog page. I don't know. It's always a tricky one because it makes it look better. Am I using it here? So I'm not, right. So I've just got the title and I use the blurb instead. I don't think I have a blurb. I could manually add one. Let's have a look at the OG. Like that. Yeah, nice. Very nice. That's cool. Nice. Okay. That's cool. What about what's Pedro up to? Minimal, as expected. Who else does talks? What about Jake? Arnold? So he's got links, but he is using an image as well. All right, let's try and get the image working. Image. Where's the image? Page? Title? Published? Icon? Not all of them have images. Let's do this. There we go. So we're going to need cover as well. Okay, we still need to use this. Yeah, cool. Okay, so getting too far ahead of myself here. Cover.file.url. An empty string. So let's uncomment this. With height placeholder, does it have a fallback? Priority. Cannot find cover.file. Wow, it's really struggling with this, huh? Cover.file.url. So, okay. There we go. Because that might not always exist. Did I break it? It's not. That's not correct because I think there's a checkbox in there, but this is just not having fun. Let's just trash that. Let's move that back across. Because I made them 400 by 400. There we go. And then let's reintroduce the debugger because I want to see cover. Oh. That's a bit there. Am I getting multiple covers here? Let's take that out for just now. That can just be an empty URL. Post.post.cover is null. Post.cover file URL. Post.cover file URL. What do I want here? Copy string contents. So I mean the URL returns an image. Basic features. Remote images. To use a remote image, the source property should be a URL, which can be relative or absolute. Blurred data URL. A data URL to be used as a placeholder image before the successful image takes a phase. Okay, so let's add placeholder equals blur. Unoptimized images. Defaults to false. Yeah, I think I want it optimized, right? Okay, remote patterns. To protect your application, configuration is required to use external images. This ensures that only external images from your account can be served through this. The external images can be configured with the remote patterns property. Okay. So where's my next config? Web config module.exports. Okay. So what is my... Oh. I think the host name is this, and then the path name. Then I'll probably need to rebuild. Yeah. Invalid href. Oh yeah, double slashes. Then we need to define cover again, and then let's comment this out. No! Ugh. The value at images remote patterns 0 port must be 1 character or more. Protocol must be 1 character or more. Error, image with source has placeholder blur but is missing the blur data URL property. Okay, so let's do that after. Should get rid of those errors. Right. Excellent. Okay. Post.post.cover doesn't exist. Post.post.cover does exist. .file. .url. Post cover file URL. Post. Cover is in a no. Post.post. It's because I've read. Cover image. Oh, what does that say? Cover image. So if we look at this, let's look at the gallery view. View. Gallery. That's handy. Card preview, page cover. Okay, so only one of these images, it looks like, has an image. I'll change that, but the code should be robust enough to be able to handle it if it doesn't. So it's this one. Right. If we inspect this, we have an image. Okay, so that's displaying the alt. So it can't find an image for this. It can find it for this, but it's not rendering it. And I wonder if it's to do with the. Wonder if it's to do with this. For just now, let's just say an image URL exists. So that should at least get rid of the errors. Cover, and why is cover coming through twice? Post.cover, right? Post param post. Oh. Oh. Next image URL is the secure Notion. I think I have it as... Who knew it was so difficult to get an image? Valid source prompt. Okay. That's good, I suppose. S3. US West to Amazon AWS. Host is secure.notionstatic.com with the path name, sorry, and then we're wildcarding after that. So that should be fine. Oh, I mean that. You must add to the remote patterns in there. I'll just get rid of it. Of interest if that's just saying this. Hey, okay, so it was... No! No! It was right there. Cool, so at least we've got this URL now. Why is it just sitting on that though? Why does it take so long to load it? Let's see, priority. Wow, okay. So we're gonna say priority, and what's the blur? Image component. No, that's not what I want. Placeholder blur. And the blur data URL is automatically provided. It will automatically determine the width and height. So I should be able to do this, right? Oh no! Well, at least I got my error boundary. Let's see, it's missing. Cool. Why you tell me I'll automatically do it? Remote images. Ah, okay. Doesn't have access to them. Optional. Blur data URLs. Sometimes you may want to optimize a remote image, but still use the built-in image optimization. To do this, leave the loader at its default setting and enter an absolute URL. Yeah, okay. I need blur data URL. Where do I find that? A data URL used as a placeholder image before it successfully loads. It must be a base64 encoded image. It will be enlarged and blurred. So a very small image is recommended, 10 pixels or less. Expect network. That's 3G. Yeah, I was going to say that's SSR, right? So it's not going to work. Data URL to be used as a placeholder image before it successfully loads. Data URLs. Wow, that is a. Let's bring that out a bit. Data URL solid color. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Microsoft Paint. I'm gonna resize this to 10 pixels by 10 pixels, and then I'm going to paint it. I see a red door and I want it painted black. Let's do it blue. Let's do it blue. Save as. What is this called? Next image, blur data. Right. That just copy a class. Ugh, it did. Data URI. HTML image, is that what I want? Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Copy that. What's that give me? Excellent. Blur data URL. Blur data URL equals this monstrosity. Cool, so you can see it as blue to begin with. Oh, it's cached now, but yeah, that's cool. That's working. However, that's broken my avatar. Okay, what are we on? Got about 30 minutes left. Check tags. None of my... I can see the blur up. Interestingly, it's using the wrong image. Okay, let's see if we've got any tags. Multi-select array 1, excellent. So, it's going to be tags, multi-select. Then we're going to do if blog tags has a length greater than 0. We're going to render an H stack with gap of 2. Log tags.map. So for each log tag, we're just going to return a text headline. Then blog tag.name. And if that doesn't exist, don't render anything. Productivity, technology, productivity, and pets. That's cool. And actually, that's going to be text docs. That we created yesterday. Yeah, because it's going to be smaller. Nice. So we've got an image. Ooh, and the images are actually loading correctly now. Well, I mean, the size is hilarious, but... So for each of them, we've got an image, we've got a title. That's weird, it does that. We're gonna have to look into that. We've got the, anyway, we have some form of image. I wonder if it's this. It's not liking something. Anyway, we have an image, we have a title, we have a publish date, we have the tags, and we have a slug. I wonder if that's just cached. I wonder if that's why it's freaking out. All right, I'm going to the blog page itself is here. Interestingly, that is using, oh, okay. Definitely don't want a main there. I think this has a max width on it, right? Ah, okay. So I definitely want the max width on that to be a little narrower. Which I'll do in a sec. Here we have blog, we have a layout. That can be centered, and the container is going to be here. Max width is going to be 400 pixels. I think I can actually do max width 400, and then margin 0 auto. Oh, you don't like the CSS prop. Okay. Const style container. It's going to be styled from the stitches config. It's going to be a UL. Oh my. With 400 and a margin of 0 auto. What? There we go. Let's make that 720. Yeah, nice. 720 is nice. The role is list. Now, let's see how good I can be here. Can I do a V-stack? And then say as a UL. And then if I put a gap here for, yeah, okay. So I need stitches because I think this is a React component. Writing styles. Target a React component. Ah, that's targeting inside. That should be fine. That should be fine. Interestingly, that is the styles are being applied here. But it's not forwarding. Let's see, is it actually rendering as a UL? It is, but it's not passing like properties along to this. Yeah, it's not passing the props. The as property obviously exists on this. How do I pass props? Don't know. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break and grab some water and stuff. Okay, where are we? Okay, so we have the main container here, and then I mean, does that really need to be a component? Probably not. So let's make this a styled list. Right, I've got a styled list here, and then on the actual blog page, let's just wrap the entire thing. VStack. Right, this entire thing can be in a VStack. So text title 1. So the gap of 5. And then let's just pass a CSS object here. Max width 400 and a margin 0 auto. We said we wanted 720, right? Oop. Then let's line. Okay, so I don't think I need this anymore. On the actual blog page, we have a UL here. So let's make it an HStack. As a UL. Gap of 5. And then I don't want a list item here. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna add a CSS block in here. I'm gonna say, no. Styling can come another day. I'm just doing layout just now. This is what I mean, it's so easy for me to be like, I'm just gonna add like a little pseudo element here, a little separator, and it's a small task, but it's gonna eat up 15-20 minutes. Or 5-10, I suppose. But even then, I want to do this in 2 hours. So if I can just get the layout happy for the blog page today, then I'll take that as a win. Which isn't that far off, right? Because I think since I have this, I've got a gap. Yeah, that's fine. This container. Ah, it's annoying I can't pass props to this. Although I don't really need to style this. So what if I just make this a VStack? As a UL with a roll of lists and a gap of 5. I shouldn't need this. Don't need the debugger anymore. Let's get rid of this. Oh, actually, debugger. Before I forget. Published .checkbox. Yeah, okay. So const is published. Boolean checkbox. Oh, it's already there. I actually don't think I need this. I don't need this Boolean wrap. If published will always return something. If this returns undefined, which I don't know because I don't have the typings for it, but this is just a safe way to know that this will always return a Boolean. So I want to buy a puppy is here, and if I go to personal one, so I want to buy a puppy is not published. It's been removed from here. Nice. I like it. Okay, so let's look at the blog. Blog tag name is there, that's fine. Blog container. I actually don't think this belongs here. I'm gonna rip this out. Because they're gonna be centered anyway. Maybe. We've got the index. It's a layout straight into a VStack. If I look at the CV, that's a layout straight into a VStack. So, I mean, yeah, maybe. But look at the blog layout. Maybe it should just be straight into a VStack. There we go. So that's fine, that adds a gap there and there, and I'm actually going to make that a gap of 10 because I want some more space here. Out of interest, if I remove this and just do it as a VStack, that gap actually there. Ah, the gap is actually there. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Really happy. Next, I'm coming up on 2 hours as well. So we've got professional. I'm gonna need a fallback image. Instead of just displaying nothing. I wonder. Pages, components. Where could I store this? Where would be a smart place to store this? Public images. That doesn't really make sense. Let's just create a constants. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Images. TS. Blur data URL. Let's just stick it in here. Fallback image data URL. So we've got the blur data URL here. Whoop. Which doesn't exist. Yeah, and I'll just, I think that's okay for now, and then I can have a fallback image. I'd rather a consistent layout rather than nothing showing here. And as I say, I'm going to update Notion to actually have background images here. Cool. So CV's here. I've now got a blog page, which takes about 3 days to load. My theme has stopped working. What? let's just do a fresh build. Should be this. Here we go. The CV, the blog. So it defaults to professional. Okay. Whew. Then if I go to personal, I've now got a list. And that should now go off to the correct slugs. Wow, that really takes its time loading. I'm going to need to look into that next time. But I'm just going to take this out. What did we add? Added remote images, remote patterns. Saved images, save. Added a fallback image data URL constant. And these can be put together, right? Yeah, I'll just leave that as is. I can put these in. Render blog review information. Boom. All right. And on here, we push. And then we deploy. Ship it. Still cute. Yeah, man. Building, nice. Okay, so to recap, what did we do today? We built a blog layout page to grab preview information for each of the blogs. We render the blog's image, its title, the date it's been published, and any tags. And that is pulled from my Notion page. But I should really bookmark this. Oh wait, it is bookmarked. Am I tripping? Oh, is that it? I thought that was my website. Okay, so we got the personal blog, and we've got the professional one here. So we're grabbing information from these, and then rendering it on here dynamically, which is cool. Next session, I am going to build out the blog page. So if we go here to remote, then I want to render the actual blog article. And once that's done, the next session will be styling the website. Because we should have all the moving pieces in play. Oh, actually, no. One more thing to do. I'm going to add an about section after that. So I'm going to do the blog page tomorrow, and then I'm going to do the about section the following day. So hopefully you join me for that. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.